In our previous video, we have designed a header and a footer. So let's start designing the main pages of this WordPress website. And yeah, um, usually I started designing from the home page. Since we have already prepared the inner contents like posts, products, we can just start it from the home page. But today, let's do the reverse. Let's start designing from other pages like contact us page. So yeah, start with the contact us page and leave the home page, the base, to the last. It's okay. Yeah, yeah. You'll find that for the company website, it is okay to company portfolio website is okay to provide the contact information clearly, the phone number, email, or the contact form. That's the basic usual practice for company, corporate, or portfolio website. But for e-commerce websites, most you'll find that, especially the digital products like software, yeah, plugins, themes, those websites, you will not find much contact information except for the FAQ or a contact us form, because they need huge support. Those softwares, plugins, they're selling those websites, they need huge support. So if they do not have enough supporting staff, then they were bothered too much. They could not what should I say, they could not keep up with all the calls, emails coming up to support, for the support. Yeah, so that's why they are not providing the phone number and all in their plugins or themes websites, selling websites. Yeah, and they have they put a ticketing system or something like that instead of contacting through emails or phone. But here, yeah, we'll do the combination of both. Here in this swimming course website, we do not have much courses, about 5 to 10 swimming courses, and we can maintain enough, so we can support through calls, WhatsApp, email. And but for those frequently asked questions, not so important questions, we can put them in the FAQ. So first section of this contact us, sorry, page should be FAQ. So we're about 150 at the top, 150 at the bottom. Then accordion, and yes, okay, let's use the accordion with that. Okay, so let's reduce the width of this section. I don't want this uh, to be too wide. Here, for example, 800. Yeah, that's enough. Coming back here, icons, icon position to the right. Okay, like this, and change the icon to like this, downward, upward. Okay, like this. Then yeah, I really do not want these questions to be uh, yellow. Normal color should be black, active color yellow, fine. Okay, now question is, Where can I buy swimming kits? Blah blah. This is the random sample questions. Do you provide refund? Do you provide offline course? What how should I become an expert swimmer? Blah blah blah. Okay, just basic sample content. Okay, and yeah, here we will put all the uh, frequently asked questions that can be answered. And coming back here again, typography, I do not want this to be too bold, so 400. Okay, that's enough. Then here let's use another section, two column section, one is smaller and other one larger. Okay, and here we can insert background color, excess of black, 150 at the top, 150 at the bottom. Sorry. Contact info. One sec. I think seriously I need to change this in the global typography setting. Too small, then 30. Sorry, 30. White. Then icon box. Okay, icon position to the left, and this map address. Okay, coming back here, icon size 20, typography size 20, font weight 400, alignment middle, like this, or just flip to the top if you want. Okay, like that. Mhm. Seriously, here I think they need to be stacked. Okay, something like this. Coming back here, content, change the color of the description to white. Okay, duplicate this. This should be the font. Call it phone, then input the phone number, then email, okay, then form. Okay, here I think we need to add few padding to this column, the right column. Here let's add padding about 50 pixels. Coming back here to this form, call it contact us. Okay, now email message. This is the basic contact us form. If you want to edit here, you can edit items here, level, height, levels, actions of the submit. Here collect submissions you can access from the dashboard. Email, you can get the contact us messages in your inbox in the Gmail or whatever email you're using, or you can do other things like active campaign, MailChimp, who work the redirect, blah blah blah. Style. Okay, this is something that we need to do. Form fill, we need border radius about 10. Button border radius about 10 too. And here something, go back. I do not want this button to be too large. Here we have the setting, left align. Send, fine, let this to default. Coming back here to this fill, okay, there is no, I think here is this. Okay, column gap, row gap, so let's increase to about 20 pixels. Here this is space between, seriously I want to increase the size here, so it should be in the fill, but I do not see any paddings. There is border white, there is border radius, but I do not see the padding and margin for this form fills. So if I want to increase the size, what we can do, we can increase the line height of this. Oh, that's not affecting too. Seriously, I think Elementor Pro team has to add this feature. I think we have in the math form. to adjust the size of this form. Maybe I'm missing something here. Maybe there was maybe there is settings for it, but I do not find it here. Okay, for the button, I want the button to a little larger. To here is padding. That's something I can adjust. Top 15, right side 30, or maybe 40. Sorry. Bottom 15, left 40. Okay, a little larger. That's fine. That's it. And I think, yeah, it's too large. Form is too large. It does not look good. So we can increase this column and reduce the column for this side little, or we can increase the padding here to the left about 100, right about 100, like this. Or we can do something, remove the padding from the right to make it align here to the right side, and add more to the left, like this, so that it can be aligned to the right, aligned to the left. Copy this, paste it here, sorry, at the top. Here again, I think we need to remove this top padding to align at the top. Okay, and change it to leave a message. Okay, and add a little padding here at the bottom, about 20. Okay, 20 pixels. Okay. And to differentiate the header, I think we need to add little border of this header, otherwise it is seamlessly connected to the inner contents. That's something, yeah, I don't like. So okay, make this responsive first. Let's optimize it for mobile first. Okay, that's fine. This is just fine. Leave it. Contact info. Oh, here. Address, I think just fine. Oh, here we need to remove these paddings. So from this column, go to this column, and okay, remove the padding, and add margin instead. Let's add margin. Top about 50, left about 15, right about 15. I think bottom enough space, so we do not need it to add here, like this. Okay. And for what about tablet? Yep, this fine, but here we need to remove this padding. left 100, that's fine. Right side 20, okay, little, okay. And what about this FAQ? Okay, that's fine. Okay, coming back here. Okay, here if you want to add a title to this FAQ, then you can add it just fine, like this. Just copy this. Sorry. Okay, I'll just copy and bring it here. Align centered. F A Q. FAQs or frequently asked questions. I think instead of this yellow color that I have chose, blue will be more appropriate for this swimming website. Yeah, that's my mistake in my color choice collection for this. So I think, yeah, we need to correct it. Let's make this change this yellow color to blue, somewhat similar to the theme swimming, water, ocean, blue. Okay, and here padding about bottom about 20. Next questions. Okay, that's fine. Update this. And preview this page. Okay, we are good here. Oh, I think there is something wrong here. This should be yellow instead of the black. Okay, so come back here and check it out what's wrong here. You may not face this same problem when you designed, when you follow this course. When you design it yourself, you may not find this issue. It may be something here on my end. CSS style is overridden by some other settings. Here it is just fine, yellow, and at the front end it's something different, so we need to define properly. Go to style, buttons, So instead of this global color, define it yourself like this. Okay, now on hover, choose the background color to white. This color to black. This setting should be in the steps setting, even though these are on this next submit button, previous submit, these settings are, even though our buttons, it should be in the steps tab. It's confusing. It should be the same. We do not use this steps button, but for this, now I think it will be fine. Let's view this page. Okay, now we're fine. Yeah, the global setting, the global background color and all are overridden by something. I did not inspect it, so I do not know, but since global background color and setting of this button does not work, so we have to define it ourselves one by one. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope you learned something new, or you are inspired something from this out of this short video, from this video series. Don't forget to like this video, comment any questions, any thoughts, any feedbacks, and don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel, click the notification bell icon. Stay tuned for the next episodes or the next video series. I'll make videos to how to design different types of websites, different needs. So stay tuned.